Camber Energy Inc., the 10K 2023 10K. All right. I went through the filings. It was 222 pages. I read a good amount of it. Obviously, I didn't read all 120, all 220 pages, but there was a lot of good things in it. The very first thing that caught my attention in the filing was the 60% increase in cost of goods sold, COGS, which includes all the costs and expenses directly related to the production of goods. Cost of goods sold excludes indirect costs such as overhead and sales and marketing. In my opinion, it has to come mostly from the production of the ozone medical waste units. CEI had $5.08 million in cost of goods sold in Q4 2023, while adding $4.129 million in revenue from power generation. CEI doubled its annual revenue in power generation in 2023 compared to 2022, which was $9 million to $18 million. But this needs to be much better. Hopefully, with more sales volume, SimMax gets more. When I say SimMax, Simpson Maxwell gets more efficient with production costs. CEI also added $3.18 million in service repairs revenue in Q4 2023. When adding power generation and services together, CEI generated $7.31 million in Q4 2023. CEI generated only $5.05 million in Q4 2022. So there's growth there. We are seeing that growth. Revenue jumping over 100% is a great sign. We just need to get efficient and cut costs. So that was one of the larger things. That was one of the larger things that stood out to me. The kicker here with cost of goods sold is, what if it's not all from the ozone units? What if some of these costs are coming from the products we haven't sold yet? Some of that could be the electric grid technology that's in production. That could be a silver lining, which revenue could even jump up even more. Because again, you have to produce these products before you can sell them, and we're almost there for electric grid commercialization. So again, I think some of that cost of goods sold is for that, and which would make a lot of sense, because in my opinion, it costs, if it's straight ozone units, it costs way too much right now for Camber. So hopefully they get that down. But the service and repair revenue will also continue to grow as we sell more units, which is stable money. If you read the 10K deeply, you will see that SimMax does not return products because they custom tailor to each customer. In essence, Simpson Maxwell clients are clients for life because it only makes economic sense to get your expensive unit repaired by the company who made it. When you enter in contract with Simpson Maxwell to get one of their power generation units, the ozone units, or whatever, you're not looking to switch over in 10 years. You're looking to have that relationship for as long as possible. And that's where that service and repair revenue can really make a difference. So that's very exciting for me as an investor. And so when we talk about the CEI 10K stockholder equity, CEI has shareholder equity or stockholder equity of about 24.3 million. You divide that by the new float of 119.3 million, which was in the filings. It's not 107 million anymore. 12 million shares came out of nowhere. I still haven't found where those came from yet. I'm still trying to look. But the fair value based off the stockholder equity is 20 cents. 20 cents. All right. So where you see the price right now is at that 20-cent mark. We're right at that fair value. And so when you do the revenue to float, and this was in this little picture right here, this was a little diagram that James showed us, right, of the growth of the company from 2019 to 2023. Look at the filings. You see the results. Look, $2 million in 2019, only 400,000, 2020, 400,000 21, 600,000 2022, $32 million in revenue in 2023 with the merger of Viking. Big jump. And then you see the stockholder equity, the deficit minus 56 million, minus 100 million, minus 71 million, minus 17 million in 2022. And now we're a positive 24 million in 2023. All right. And so the revenue to the float, the 32 million divided by the 119 million shares, has a value of about 27 cents. So right now, using those two numbers, that's what you should be basing off your valuation of the company. Wall Street's not really giving them a premium right now for any growth prospects. I know we sold a couple units of ozone, but they're not giving us that growth tech premium at all. Unfortunate. One day they will. Mr. Market will. Wall Street will. And here's some of the gematria that holds true. Shareholder equity value is fair, 333 English ordinal. Revenue to float equals upside valuation, 333 English ordinal, as we see right here. So the fair value based off shareholder equity is 20 cents, which we're trading at right now. The upside valuation based off our revenue is 26 cents, almost 27 cents. Stockholder valuation, float equals fair, 333 English ordinal. And so we're right in line what we need to have right now as a company at Camber Energy. I'm very excited. The next quarterly report should be coming out in May for Q1 2024. And I'm excited to see if we get those cost of goods down. All right. And I'm excited to see if that revenue even goes up higher. And so there's a lot to be excited about with the company. And I'm going to keep investing. At first, I was done. I got the 8,888 shares, but now I started buying again after this last report. So now I have currently, I'm trying to get to 10,000 shares. I have 9,315 shares. I'm down 96%. My cost per share is $5.27, but I'm gonna try to get it in the fours here as I get to a 10,000 shares. But I'm gonna keep investing. I've studied so much of this company, and I think it's one of the greatest values on the market. And I say this transparently. Uh, I almost have $50,000 in this company. Obviously, I've had a great majority of my investment came in 2021. At this time, we only had $400,000 in revenue and negative 71 in stockholder equity. I didn't know about all that then. I was investing based off hype, but I took my time to understand what James was trying to do and what he's trying to accomplish in his vision. Having the interview with him, having talks with him, having just sitting down in the filings. And I realized there's something really here. So I've been investing ever since, and I'm gonna keep investing. This is going to make or break. Well, it probably won't make or break my future, but if this does what it's supposed to do, I'm gonna be in a different stratosphere. So that's the gamble I'm taking. Again, most of my investment came in 2021, but I've invested thousands of dollars past that point as well. I'm close to $50,000 now. So we'll keep our eyes on this, and I'm ready for the new quarterly report in May.